Welcome to PsycKeys, where we unlock the secrets of the mind to transform your life. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of wealth creation. What you're about to learn isn't your typical get-rich-quick advice. No, we're going to explore the hidden mental patterns that separate the wealthy from the rest. Are you ready to rewire your brain for success? Let's begin. Wealth isn't just about luck or even hard work, it's about how you think. Did you know that neuroscientists have found distinct differences in brain activity between self-made millionaires and the average person? A study at the Thomas Jefferson University revealed that self-made millionaires showed increased activity in the frontal cortex, the area responsible for long-term planning and complex decision-making. But here's the fascinating part. This brain activity isn't fixed. Through a process called neuroplasticity, you can literally rewire your brain to think like a millionaire. Every time you practice a new thought pattern or behavior, you're creating new neural pathways. The more you use these pathways, the stronger they become. So how do we start rewiring? Let's dive into our first key concept. You've probably heard of the growth mindset, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. But did you know that it applies differently to wealth creation? In a fascinating study by Thomas Corley, author of Rich Habits, he found that 85% of self-made millionaires believed their success came from their mindset, not their talents or skills. They saw challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, not as insurmountable obstacles. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Research from Stanford University showed that students who were taught about the growth mindset and how the brain can grow and change had a 0.13 grade point increase in their GPAs. Imagine applying this to your financial life. Exercise. Take a recent financial setback. Instead of seeing it as a failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Write down 3 lessons and how you'll apply them moving forward. Ever wonder why some people seem to spot money-making opportunities everywhere? It's not just luck. It's a skill called opportunity recognition, and it's rooted in cognitive flexibility. A study in the Journal of Business Venturing found that successful entrepreneurs have higher levels of cognitive flexibility, allowing them to see patterns and connections that others miss. They're constantly asking, what if? And why not? But here's something you might not know. This skill can be enhanced through meditation. A study in the journal Frontiers in Psychology found that just 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation can improve cognitive flexibility. Try this. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. When thoughts come, acknowledge them and let them go. After 10 minutes, brainstorm potential business ideas or investment opportunities. You might be surprised at what you come up with. Did you know that 70% of people experience imposter syndrome at some point in their careers? That includes millionaires and billionaires. The difference is in how they handle it. Here's a secret from the world of neuroscience. Imposter syndrome is linked to the amygdala, the brain's fear center. When you feel like a fraud, your amygdala goes into overdrive, triggering the fight or flight response. But here's the twist. You can hack this response. A study in the journal Nature Human Behavior found that simply reframing anxiety as excitement can improve performance in high-pressure situations. Try this technique. The next time you're in a high-stakes financial situation, instead of saying I'm anxious, say I'm excited. This simple shift can dramatically change your performance. Self-efficacy, or belief in your ability to succeed, is a critical factor in wealth accumulation. But here's something most people don't know. Self-efficacy is domain-specific. You might have high self-efficacy in your career, but low self-efficacy when it comes to investing. A groundbreaking study by Albert Bandura, the psychologist who developed the concept of self-efficacy, found that people with high financial self-efficacy save 25% more of their income than those with low financial self-efficacy. Here's a powerful technique to boost your financial self-efficacy. Create a wins journal. Every day, write down one financial win, no matter how small. Paid a bill on time? That's a win. Resisted an impulse purchase? Another win. This practice reinforces your belief in your financial abilities. Now, let's talk about a concept that could revolutionize your approach to wealth anti-fragility. Coined by philosopher Nassim Nicholas Taleb, anti-fragility goes beyond resilience. While resilient things resist shocks, anti-fragile things actually get stronger from disorder and volatility. Here's a mind-bending fact. Some of the wealthiest people in history have been anti-fragile. They didn't just survive economic crashes, they thrived because of them. So how do you become financially anti-fragile? One way is through barbell strategy investing. This means putting 90% of your assets in extremely safe investments and 10% in highly speculative ones. This approach can help you benefit from market volatility while limiting your downside. Exercise. Identify one area of your financial life where you can implement the barbell strategy. It could be in your investment portfolio, your career choices, or your business strategy. Contrary to popular belief, most millionaires aren't big risk takers. They're calculated risk takers. The difference lies in how they perceive and manage risk. A study in the Journal of Financial Economics found that people who grew up during periods of economic downturn are less likely to take financial risks as adults. But here's the catch. This can actually hinder wealth accumulation. To overcome this, try the regret minimization framework used by Jeff Bezos when he decided to start Amazon. Ask yourself, in 20 years, will I regret not taking this risk more than I'll regret taking it and failing? This simple question can help you distinguish between perceived risks and actual risks, leading to better financial decisions. Did you know that your beliefs about money can be traced back to your childhood? A study in the Journal of Financial Therapy found that money beliefs are often formed by age 7 and can persist throughout adulthood. Here's a shocking statistic. 68% of people would rather talk about their weight than their finances. This taboo around money conversations can severely limit your wealth potential. Try this exercise. Write down all your beliefs about money. Then, for each belief, ask yourself, is this truly my belief or is it something I inherited? Is it serving me or limiting me? Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. For example, change money is the root of all evil. To money is a tool that can be used for good. This simple reframing can have a profound impact on your wealth journey. As you start accumulating wealth, you'll encounter a psychological phenomenon known as the wealth effect. This is the tendency to spend more as your perceived wealth increases. Here's a startling fact. A study by the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia found that for every dollar increase in housing wealth, consumer spending increases by 9 cents. This might not seem like much, but it can significantly impact long-term wealth accumulation. To combat this, use a technique called mental accounting. Create separate mental accounts for different purposes. For example, have a wealth-building account that you never touch for spending, and a separate lifestyle account for discretionary expenses. Now that we've covered these psychological concepts, how do we integrate them into daily life? Here's a powerful technique used by many self-made millionaires: identity-based habits. Instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on who you want to become. Don't say, "I want to be a millionaire." Say I am the kind of person who makes smart financial decisions. Research in the European Journal of Social Psychology found that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. So, commit to embodying your new wealth-oriented identity for at least 66 days. Here's a daily practice to reinforce this. Every morning, write down 3 actions you'll take that align with your wealthy identity. It could be reading a financial book, networking with successful people, or reviewing your investments. Remember, becoming wealthy isn't just about what you do, it's about how you think. By understanding and applying these psychological principles, you're not just changing your financial situation, you're rewiring your brain for long-term success. But knowledge without action is useless. So here's your challenge. Choose one concept from this video and implement it in your life for the next 30 days. Come back and let us know in the comments how it's transformed your wealth mindset. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe to PsycKeys for more mind-hacking content. Until next time, keep unlocking your potential.